That's not a good start. Let's try starting the server. All right. My plan is to start in a brand new world. I've just created a server. It's hard difficulty. I'm hoping it'll start not a new day. We'll be about to find out. Yes. Oh, I haven't seen the world yet, so there's a portal just there. I spawned in on this block, so I'm going to do that just so I can remember where that is. And the first thing that I need to do when I start a world is cut a tree, punch a tree. So this looked like the nearest tree. Get some wood. I'm going to make a wooden pickaxe. I have to make a crafting table in order to do that. I don't leave I don't leave the tree flying. It's not a good start, is it? This is meant to be a best start. Alright. Once I've got my pickaxe, I look for stone, if stone's nearby. Otherwise, I try to go underneath a ledge, try to get down to stone as quick as possible. And the first 3 blocks I use to make a stone pickaxe. And then I go back and I get enough to make all the tools. Maybe a furnace. Already so much quicker to break blocks. Now, I need to make some more sticks so I can get that bit of wood back that I placed. A stone sword. Organize my bar. All right. Now, did we get a sapling? We did. Right, so now that we've got all of the stone stuff, now we look for sheep. As we go around, we get rid of the other animals. Here's the sheep. So we're collecting wool. That's our first port of call. If the wool's all not the same color, what we can do is we can also get some dye. As long as we've got 3 flowers of the same color, we'll be able to dye the wool all the same color. Okay, I might collect blue. I like blue, but when I checked over there wasn't 3 blue flowers. But we're missing a sheep. There's another one. Alright, so we'll go back to where we started. Don't need to go exactly back. But I like to remember where spawn is. We're going to make dye to make our wool all the same color. Then we make our bed. And so now we don't have to worry about the night. I'm going to plant my sapling nearby where I'm going to set up camp. And I think the next thing we should do is explore this ruined portal here. See if we get some tools. Be good if there was lava here as well. So there's a little bit of stuff. Enough for 2 ingots of iron. Enough. Okay, so there is lava there. That'll be useful later. The other thing I want is some kelp. Find kelp quite useful. But looks like we're going to have to get a boat and go out deeper. Right, let's turn this iron ingots into iron. We're going to need more wood. Plant the other sapling too. Go and cut down another tree or 2. Where's the sun? Okay, so we've still got plenty of time on the first day. No. Oh, I was going to put... I checked first that these didn't have any curse of binding on them, because then we wouldn't be able to take it off. In case we wanted to change it, but I'll wear the gold armor to start off with to give me a bit of protection. Now, I like starting near the water because I find transport of villages and... Alright, so I can hear a zombie. It's because there's a cave. If you hear a zombie and there's not a cave, it could mean that there's a zombie spawner under the ground. Which could be useful for a later game. Probably need to punch some of this grass, get some seeds. One of the other good things of being near water is building farms straight away. Pretty easy. So, might start farming here. I'll get rid of some sand. I didn't make a hoe, did I? So I'm clearing a 4 wide wide patch of dirt next to the water. That's going to allow me to plant those seeds. Now, I want to clear a little bit further back because mobs might fall off and land on my crops if I do that there. So as soon as the sun touches the horizon, then you can sleep. That shouldn't have spawned any mobs around us. We should have been quick enough, which looks like we are. All right, put some of the seeds down. Now you want to plant in rows. So I'm deliberately skipping one, and I'll plant potatoes or carrots or something else there, and I'll have rows of wheat. Like I said, I'm going to clear 2 away from my farmland so that mobs don't fall down and break what I've planted. Just getting a few more extra seeds because if I can do another run of seeds, that would be helpful. I don't know how many I made it, but 9 or 10 wide, but that doesn't matter. All right, what we need to do next is find a village, some more resources. I need to eat. So let's build a furnace. We'll make use of the wooden pickaxe I made at the start. Get my first coal. Then I'll make more charcoal now. I was hoping my trees would have grown by now, but I think I need coal more than I need wood at the moment. I've got quite a short rend distance on because of the vibrant visuals pack. I could turn it off to see further, but what we'll do is we'll build a boat and we'll just go exploring. Now I'm going to turn on, if this was your own game, you could go into settings and turn on location, but I'm going to do that on the server. accidentally changed off the window, so I've got to reconnect. But we should be where we were. So turning on coordinates isn't considered cheating by Minecraft standards, but you could play without them. It just makes it easier. Got to cook up some food as well. If I had more wood right now, I'd probably make a chest to store things in. I might go and steal the chest from over there. I think that'll do to start off with. All right, so we're going to go see if we can get some kelp. We're also looking out for villages. All right, here's some kelp. Lots of sand if we need it later. Just follow the coastline for a little bit. I haven't looked at this map. I haven't looked it up in chunk base. New firefly bushes. We might come and put some of them around where we build our base. It kind of helps you see where 9 is if you can't see east and west. A village. Well, that's nice and close. Is it a deserted village? Well, they've got a cleric. You can see the church or chapel or... I like finding a cleric because that saves me having to go and get get a blaze rod to make a I need a blaze rod in order to make a potion stand. So I'll explore all of these. Interested in the chests, but sometimes there are interesting things even in the little outhouses. Not today. One thing I like about having a hoe early on is using it to collect wheat when you do this sort of activity, because it mines it much quicker. Lots of villages and occupations. Take all of that. Only one farm too. I was hoping we'd get more than just carrots. Ah, our first bundle. That'll be helpful too. But we got potatoes, so carrots, potatoes, and wheat. Did I go past the, or was that the blast furnace? So 2 big cottage houses. 2 different styles as well. Double story and a single story. I like the random generation. You just don't know what you're going to get. Hopefully I get a different piece of armor. Another bundle. And an iron sword. I'll immediately upgrade to that. So why not? I might leave my stone sword behind. Don't want to leave the villagers defenseless. Fisherman's hut. I'll go and steal the brewing stand. Okay, is there a chest up here? No. Get some more wheat. I think there's a 2-story house there that I haven't gone to. Oh, maybe I did. This hay bales will come in handy when I need to change the villagers into get the villagers to breed. All right, so I've got one boat. And I've caught one villager, so we might as well take him back. If the wandering trader had spawned, I might have got a lead. But I want I want 2 villagers to create my own village. So I know that spawns near 0, 0. I'm going a different way back, I think. So I think spawns over there. Get more trees from here. Pumpkins. I'll just take one for now, but we can plant that and a beehive. And so spawns on our right now. We might have to go all the way back around. Hello, horsey. We might actually, looks like there's water through. We might make a tunnel. Oop. Well, there's one of the trees I cut down. You can see the, because I did get rid of all of the wood. Right, and here we are. Now, I want to get the villager safer. What can I do? I'd have to build a little house for him. I've got to be careful not to get him against a wall that'll suffocate him. So let's stop the water flowing here. We won't shut him up just yet. I want to get torch in there. We'll block him up to keep him safe. Now I need to start planning out where we're going to put stuff. This is nice being quite flat. So if I spawned here, we'd expect anyone who joined the server to spawn around here. So 0, 0 is over here somewhere. So what I'm looking at is these chunk boundaries. I'm going to try and keep my farms and my buildings and things inside chunks. Well, where they fit. So this 0, 0 chunk, so 0 to 15. This would be a good spot to create a iron farm. That's the next thing I'm going to do. I've got a bed. I just need one more piece of iron, and I can create a bucket. And with a bucket and villages and boats, I can create an iron farm. So let's do that. Let's go and get an extra piece of iron. All right, so when I need iron, what I do is I dig down, but I dig down in a way to not cause me too much trouble. Let's plant these carrots before we do the dig down. I put carrots in that row, and I didn't get very many potatoes, but enough. We do have some wheat that we could attract some sheep into a pen. All right. So I was going to do a dig down over there, but it looked like the water went underneath too far. But what I'm looking for is somewhere where there's water, but not underwater caves. So this looks like a good spot. And what I do is dig down like this. And what normally happens is you come across iron ore. So as I'm going down, if I hit a cave, the water will spread out and there we go. That quick. So dig past it. There's one piece of iron ore. Two pieces. So that would be enough for our bucket. Let's go and smelt this. So my prophecy of this being a good start is kind of working. So I'll be able to make a bucket. I'll show you how I can use a bucket to make an iron farm. Well, a bucket, a couple of villages. All right, so I want to find the center of this area. So I've got my dirt blocks laid out. So just follow that. I'm thinking that line. So that makes this the center. And I need a 3x3 area in the center. And then outside of that, we need 8 before it goes off the edge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So it goes outside of the chunk, but this is just water flow. Most of the iron farm, the trading farm, and all of that will be inside. Sand's not too bad to mine. I'll just make another shovel. I'll have to probably make a couple. We might have to get some more cobblestone. Oh no, we got some from digging here, didn't we? Just making sure that that's still 8. And the reason that I want 8 is that water flows 8 blocks. So if I go and get some water, it'll flow right up to the edge and it'll go in, which is what we want. So this is going to be the catchment area for the iron golems. Gonna have to cut down another tree. Not yet. eye on the night. Or on the day, on the sun. Okay, I'll put some of the stuff in the chest. We're going to need sand for very much. No more wood. Alright, so we'll have to go and cut down a tree. It's really hoping these ones would have grown. Might just go and collect the saplings from these other trees I cut down. Since I haven't been close enough to them for them to despawn, which is good. There's more trees there. Might go and cut a couple of trees down. Don't need that much wood. And I'm hoping we'll eventually get some bamboo. It's a glowing mushroom on the tree. On the fallen log. I should have started cutting down the birch first. We've got oak saplings, so we don't really need to wait for them to drop their saplings. I like to collect all of the different wood types while I'm going around. So I've just cut down that birch tree, and so I'm gonna have to cut this one down too because the leaves are touching. It might not drop the leaves and drop the saplings. It's kind of this is the first time I've played with vibrant visuals, like properly played. I've also turned back on I can't even remember what it's called. When the player moves around while it runs. View bobbing. Alright, so we've got a birch sapling. Got a little bit of wood. That should do. And a few more saplings next to us. Oh, it's going to rain. With this wood, I should start breeding. I should make a fence and start breeding up sheep. So I'll need some wool. Maybe here. I'll put a temporary block down to get the sheep in. So I've got only one iron. If I had 2 iron, I'd make shears. Let's attract this sheep. Do I have enough wool to make carpet? I do. With carpet, we can do a trick. We place the carpet on the corner. We can get in and out. I'm going to feed that just so that it doesn't despawn, and I'm going to go and look for another sheep. There's another sheep. Run back because it won't be able to follow me. Because I've fed that other one. Hopefully they'll... just missed. I had to got it back in time. Combination of wool colours. I might just kickstart this process by getting another sheep. Right, so every now and again I'll come back and I'll feed the sheep. We've had a tree grow, which is good. Need a couple more of these saplings. I'm going to spread them out a little bit because I don't want to have a bit of light around and between them, so that mobs don't decide that's a good spot to spawn. I'll keep some wheat on me to feed the... Alright, and we need a shovel. So I'm just making this, so this is going to be where the iron golems end up, and I'm getting 8 blocks away from that in every direction. One, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So we need to build a wall along here. Break this block. Bucket of water. Now, trick to fill this in is to not fill in those 2 or those 2 in every corner, but to filling everything else. So that's a water source block because I placed it before, so I can skip one and place one there. That makes that a water source block. recommend using this process and get water all the way around. It's actually hard to see the vibrant visuals water. Alright, so I've got to miss those two. I want it there. I want it in the corner. And I'm going to miss two and go there. Oh, I think I've messed up. I think I need to have solid ground. The sand's going to cause me problems because it'll disappear. But we can fix it. It's getting dark. Right. Right, because it's going to be underwater, I don't have to worry about Enderman stealing it. So I might just replace... Well, actually, it's not everything. I've got to do... So there's going to be beds located underneath here. Then a wall. And then maybe 3 wide. So maybe one less than that all the way around. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That hole's not going to matter. But we're going to do it. Just going to feed these sheep again. Didn't get... Oh, I do have more dirt. Right. Let's keep going then. I need to be out of the water to do this. And it'd be good to find treasure. So if you were doing this yourself, I would recommend maybe not doing it over sand. Maybe we can use the planks. We've got fire tick turned on, but again, it's going to be underwater. It's going to be pretty good. All right. Now, this is where iron golems will end up. this is where we're going to put beds. So I'm going 2 back, all the way around. Might see, we might go down and get some more iron fish ears. I could kill the sheep with an axe, but I think a shears will be more efficient. I'll have a little bit more look around, just in case there's more. I don't see any more. Let's keep going down. I'm getting all of the light from the sun that's going down. I never made a new shovel. Good way to get resources to start off with, and it's much less scary than going through caves. I don't think we've heard a mob while we've been going down. Might be solid all the way around. Of course, now that I've said that though. Right, so if you accidentally do that, just need to place a block down. Right, some more iron. So one more gives us shears. Let's put our bed down. Hopefully we don't suffocate when we wake up. More iron. Maybe enough for an iron pickaxe. Alright. Won't dig straight above me, just in case there's gravel or something. So I'm swim up this fast, so I'm just watching my bubbles. Oh, I need a spider. Actually wanted not the spider eye, but the string. There we go. And with the string I can make leads. I need more than 2 though. Maybe. Can't see any other spiders. No. Interesting that that row grew, but this one didn't. I have to put some stuff in my chests before. Let's make another chest. That's not what I wanted to do. I think put the string in our inventory and look at everything. Need it's just string. We need a wandering trader. That's the best way to get leads. All right, let's make shears. Let's start getting. Ooh. Nice. Just get rid of the other color sheep for now, just so that I can more easily make things. All right. There's 2 more sheep over there. Let's capture them. You probably should do the same for the cows. Alright, can't see anything now. Alright, so if we're expecting people to spawn into the world over here, then the entrance to this area should come from this direction. So let's go about building that. We've got enough iron now. I think I will make a iron shovel and iron pickaxe. Just to make life easier. Oh my goodness. That's worked out well. Oh, here we go. And a name tag. Right. Got helmet on. Get rid of the chest. This is where bundles are really useful. So I called this stream best start ever. I wasn't expecting to just stumble upon buried treasure, but it's pretty good. Alright. So, this area here is where the iron golems. So what I'm doing is I'm digging out outside of this wall, a 3 wide tunnel all the way around. Yay, now I've got 2 leads. I wonder if I can trade potatoes, bottles of water. Hmm. The leads would have helped me bring across 2 villages at once. But we'll survive. Well, I think I've reached my end of this session. A lot of progress. We've got a villager. We've got the beginnings of the iron farm. So the village is just over there. So we'll go and steal another villager. We'll get both the villagers into here and we'll feed them all of that bread that I collected. Put some more beds down and this will be a bustling metropolis. Metropolitus. I can't say that word. Anyway, it'll be fun. Thanks for those that are watching this and after the fact. All right. I should sign off by looking at the camera. There we go.